Here's a true or false question that could keep you healthy. Flu season peaks during the holidays. If you didn't get sick then, you probably will be fine. The answer is false. Flu season typically doesn't reach its height until well after the holidays. In fact, the biggest outbreak usually hits between February and March. That's why Lincoln County Health and Human Services is on a campaign to immunize as many children and adults as possible.
Up to 25% of the nation can get sick with the flu because they are unimmunized or they're around unimmunized people. Historically, flu diagnosis goes up in February and clear into March. So if people have not had their flu shot, please come and see me.
According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, influenza kills about 36,000 across the U.S. and nearly 450 in Oregon each year. Many more end up in hospitals or lose work and school time. Here in Lincoln County, that means trying to reach as many residents as possible with flu shots now to prevent any local cases. You're encouraged to call Lincoln County Public Health Clinic at 265-6611, extension 4947, to make an appointment. Clinic hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. If cost is an issue, the department can help.
I see a fair amount of people in this office that are having to choose between buying groceries for their kids or getting immunizations for the adults in the home. We have several projects, financial support projects, where I can give them a Tdap shot for $15. The cost of the vaccine is covered by the state. It's a special project program. If there are children that don't have insurance or the parent isn't covered to cover the child, the state again provides the insurance for the child, and we have what's called a snowflake fund that looks at the cost of the vaccine. If you don't have money, there's nothing I can't help you work out.
Lincoln County Health also encourages getting vaccinated against pneumonia if you're 65 or over, and pertussis or whooping cough if you're in close contact with infants. There are easy ways to minimize spread of infection every day.
Minimizing the spread of flu and any kind of an upper respiratory issue is hand washing, hand washing, hand washing. Two things I want people to hear. Wash your hands if you touch anything that isn't yours, and if it isn't yours, don't put it in your mouth. So think about a 6-month-old and older child that you don't want them to put something in their mouth. That's where they pick up those little germs. If I went around with what's called germ powder that you see under a blue light, black light, you would be amazed at the number of people that think they've washed their hands adequately and they haven't. When you wash your hands, if you think about the song Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, it only takes 20 seconds to sing it. Wash your hands, make sure you get the back of your hand, make sure you get your thumbs. People forget to get their thumbs, and those are a vector.
And while we're on the subject of public health, Lincoln County wants residents to know that despite the recent publicity about cutbacks in the Department of Health and Human Services, all core programs continue to operate.
First of all, we have maintained all our programs, and we've also maintained our site. So in the rebalancing, it was very important that we keep core services, and those are services that are defined by law. There are some services that we must provide, like communicable disease control, like immunizations, inspections of restaurants. None of our programs were lost. So every program that we provided before our rebalancing is still here.
Sampson looks forward to rebuilding slowly and appropriately while building a reserve against future cutbacks. Here's how to find out more about immunizations. Just go to the Lincoln County Health and Human Services website, click on Public Health, then Immunizations. You'll get a full description of what's available. Again, the phone number for information or appointments is 265-6611, extension 4947.